Good morning, everybody. This is from Department of Civil Engineering, Police Institute, Indore. And the subject which I have chosen that for teaching that is fluid mechanics 2. And the topic is open channel flow. Subject code of this it is C604A. It is an open elective. First of all, we talk about open channel flow. What is open? So, open channel means open channel flow is a flow which has a free surface and flows due to gravity. Which has a free surface means the upper surface of water is in atmospheric condition. That type of flow is known as open channel flow. If you talk about open channel flow, means always the upper surface will remain in atmospheric pressure condition. Sometimes examiner asks in external exam, can you achieve open channel flow in pipe also? So student get confused and they just say no, we cannot achieve that type in pipe, but it can be achieved because in case of open channel, the atmospheric the pressure, the upper surface of the layer should have atmospheric pressure. If in case of pipe, the upper surface of water is in atmospheric condition or below the top surface of the pipe, in that condition you can also achieve the the open channel flow in pipe also. So it is absolutely correct that you can achieve, it can be achieved open channel flow in pipe also. In open channel flow, the flow is driven by slope of the channel rather than the pressure. You are must aware of that flow through pipes where the gradient, where the flow is always occur due to gradient in pressure. But in case of open channel, the flow will take place only due to change in slope due to gravity. So mind well, in case of open channel, the upper surface of the water should have the atmospheric water condition or atmospheric pressure condition, and the flow will take place only by its slope. So there are different kind of open channel. Here I am explaining two types of open channel: natural channel and artificial. Naturally, which is available in the atmosphere, that is river, hillsides, tidal estuaries. And in case of artificial channel, we just make type of channel which is in regular shape, which we can design according to our need. That is artificial channel, like drains, culverts, sewers, tunnels. Why we are studying this subject? What is the significance of open channel? Suppose you want to design a dam, want to design a simple structure like weir across the canal. Canal may be lined or unlined. If you will deal with fluid mechanics where you are evaluating the forces and its effect. What does mechanics means? When you will able to evaluate the science where you deal with the forces, that is known as mechanics. In case of solid mechanics, you deal with the forces due to solid. Here you are learning the mechanics about the fluid. What is fluid? The substance which can flow or the substance which cannot resist any type of shear, any type of force. It cannot resist single unit of shear. It will flow. Okay. In that condition, the behavior of fluid will absolutely different with the solid. You must aware about when the fluid is in static condition, what type of laws will there? Hydrostatic law is there. When the fluid is in moving condition, Bernoulli law is there. Okay. In case of hydrostatic law, what we have studied, as the pressure will increase, as the depth will increase, the pressure will increase because the pressure is directly proportional to height. Okay, and there is a constant that is specific weight of water. In case of open channel also, as the upper surface of the water is in atmospheric pressure condition, as you go deep down, the pressure will increase in open channel also. So suppose you want to design a weir across the canal and some village is there and you are engineer there and you have to evaluate the forces, what are the pressure, what are the forces exerted by water in that structure what you have designed, which you have designed. So because the project will accumulate lots of investment in terms of money. So you have to very conscious about evaluating the forces, how much forces is there, how much pressure is there due to water, and if the pressure is not much, if it is not greater pressure is exerted by water, the unlined canal will do the work. But if it is the pressure is more, it eroded the canal because of the unlined canal, it erode the soil is eroded by the water. So in that condition, you have to make a lined canal. So that is the difference. You must calculate the forces. What are the forces? Which type of forces exerted from water towards the structure? So this subject is very important for making any decision to to make a hydraulic structure. There are different types of flows. First of all, we'll take steady and unsteady flow. In open channel flow, uniform and non-uniform flow, laminar and turbulent flow, subcritical, critical and supercritical flow. One by one, we'll take the types of flow. In case of steady flow, if you if you went to the river, what is steady flow? If fluid characteristics, fluid properties will not change with respect to time, that type of flow is known as steady flow. If the fluid properties or fluid characteristics like flow rate, velocity, depth will change with time, that type of flow is known as unsteady flow. Okay, for example, if you went to the riverside, and at a particular point you have taken the reading at 8 a.m. At 8 a.m. you have taken the reading, and the fluid velocity is, suppose the fluid velocity is 60 meter per second, and after 2 hours or after 1 hour, here again you have taken one reading on the same point, and the velocity is remain constant. It means the fluid properties or fluid characteristics are not changing with respect to time at a particular point. That type of flow is known as steady flow. Again, I am explaining what is steady flow. Sometimes students get confused in steady flow and uniform flow. When you talk about the when you take the length, when you take the space, or when you take the section, means section A, point A and point B, in between the fluid properties are constant. In that condition, in that case, the flow is uniform. But in case of steady flow, you have taken a particular point. At that particular point, properties are not changing with respect to time. That is not steady flow. And vice versa is unsteady flow. Similarly, in case of uniform flow, if the fluid properties are not changing with respect to space, mathematically we can say if the del V by del L is not changing, not equal to 0, that means is it is 0 means change with respect to depth is change with respect to length is 0. That means the flow is uniform flow. I think that is these points are clear to all. Thank you.